This is 2005 Mercedes-Benz S430. We are changing out the radio. The customer said the audio cuts on and off. Usually the amplifier gets wet in the trunk. We're just going to cut it out, put a new Apple Carplay, Android Auto. We're going to show you the step by step. We actually did another Mercedes using same kit, same concept. The first step we're going to have to do is we're going to have to remove this back panel. This comes out. This comes out. There is a tuner pack amplifier all on this side. They usually get wet due to either tail light, that's the most common issue. Tail light, the seal breaks, or if it is a sunroof, like this. And if you don't clean the drain hole, which goes down this way, over time they get clogged up. Water goes down into the trunk where the components are, and they all get water damage. I'm going to show you the other car that we did. This is from another Mercedes-Benz. We just got it out yesterday. As you can see, it's all rusted due to water got in there. And that is the tuner pack. Black one is an amplifier. They are all water damage. As you can see, it's a rust all over the place. And this is the radio out of another car. Different model, but basically same radio. So since it's a fiber optic, there is no speaker wires there because all the components are in the trunk. You got to run wire from the trunk up to the radio. Alright, so it's in the trunk. There is a cutout like this. You got to take the cover off, and then this main plastic locking pin comes out. There's a whole bunch of them. So you gotta take all of them out, and don't lose it because these has to go back in order to lock this panel back in place. So once you have that out, then this thing, hey, there's a screws in here too. There's 4 screws. I'm gonna take this trunk liner out. Let's take this trunk liner out. Take those screws out. Those are Torx number 15 screws. After you're removing all the clips and screws, you can remove that. You just pull this away. There's one more screw. It's probably easier if you remove that screw there. So this is kind of flexible, so you can actually bend it. See another clip here? Just one. It doesn't matter, we got more. So that's all the components we're going to bypass. That's where the navigation tuner, CD changer, the amplifier is underneath. That's the fiber optic. So that, I'm just gonna remove this. You just push the tab inward. This is the main harness we're gonna need. That's for the speaker wires, and we're gonna need an antenna adapter. This is the wiring information from DirectText. I'm gonna paste it on my website for you. So cut it loose, and usually all speakers are twisted pair, and double check with the test light. Make sure you are grabbing the right wires. And we are using 9 conductor wire to run up front along with the antenna extension. This is a 9 conductor wire we're going to run. This is an antenna extension. We're going to run it up front. If you look on very top, all this yellow cable, be careful. Those are vacuum tube, and this is your vacuum pump for your door locks. So you can run wire all the way to the top. There is a kind of big hole there, way on the top. Let me show you. So you're gonna need like pry bar or something, and you pull away, and wire is very top right there. There's a big hole there. And once you run the wire through, be careful, there's gas tank. You don't want to use any drill or anything. You just carefully pry this away from this back panel. Run the antenna extension cable along with 9 conductor wires and run it up front. And just take this side panel all the way up front. Okay, we're gonna take the radio out of this car. First, you gotta move the shifter to the back. Because we're gonna take 2 screws out here, one there. What number was that? 15? Okay, those are Torx T15. Okay, so once you have that out, this ashtray comes out. Put it on the side, and then this heater control, you just pull this out. No special trick, you just pressure fit it here. There are 2 screws here, same as the T15. Alright, next step is this wood grain panel. Carefully pry that out. They are pressure fitted just like a heater control. Just pop out gently. Then there should be 2 more screws on the top section of it. We're going to remove them. Okay, and the radio comes out. Right. So we are running a 9 conductor wire and antenna extension up here, because we are bypassing the fiber optic. We're not using this. The fiber optic module, they do make them, but they are very expensive. So rather than using fiber optic converter, we're just going to run the speaker wires straight from the trunk amplifier directly up to where the radio is going to be. I'm going to show you what the dash kit we're going to use. Alright, so this is the wood grain dash kit. I found it. So that basically just snaps in there. Of course, we're going to put the screw back in behind this wood trim here. It also comes with metal bracket that goes on the bottom side. So this is the metal side bracket that comes with, and you can put this mounting bracket on the side like that, one on each side. One goes on the driver's side, another one goes on the passenger side. So using a snake to run the wire through. These are the speaker connections from the amplifier which we bypassed. Those are simple to do. Match the colors. White goes to white. All matching colors. Whatever don't match, don't use. I'm gonna skip this part because only thing we are doing is matching colors. And the ignition, we're gonna grab it from the lighter plug. The cigarette lighter is the ignition, so we're gonna grab a wire. The brown wire is the negative side, that's the ground, and I believe this black with the gray trace is the positive side. Ignition, we'll check it later. Okay, so it's the heavier gauge black with the gray trace, that's the ignition wire. Okay. Two black with the gray trace. Do not use a thin one. That is the demo wire, which means when you turn the headlights on, this comes on. So we don't have ignition on, and just turning the headlight switch on and off, and as you can see, that's getting power. So don't use that as ignition. It's a heavier gauge black gray trace, which is right next to the brown wire. We actually did mount the side bracket here. That's like the factory ones. Then the face goes back on like that. Okay, then it's gonna have two screw holes down here holding on to the radio side of it. Let me see. So this wood grain panel goes back in place. Looks pretty good. And the heater control goes on the bottom, and that pushes the bottom dash down. Did we try, make sure everything works?
Not yet, hold on.
Well, let's not put it together then.
Yep.
And this just snaps in.
What am I thinking now? This shit.
Actually goes on the ashtray, not there.
Down there, and that's it.